Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney here in Miami, Florida. Today, we're going to be discussing visa O-1A, visa for extraordinary people, and more exact, the employer for this type of visa. Who can be an employer, and can you become an employer for this visa yourself? At the end of this video, you'll be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's do this. Before we begin, my friends, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's young, we're probably a few months in, but every 2 days, every week, I release a new video. So this is 2 videos a week, and this is all to give you as much value as possible. And smash the like button so it gives me more motivation to create a better and more content for you. So if you're watching this video, you probably already watched my other videos where I discuss in detail the criteria for visa O-1A and visa O-1B. And you remember that O-1B is for art, television, and movie. O-1A is for everybody else, business people, sport people, scientists, IT engineers. And of course, you know that there are 8 criteria in O-1A and 6 criteria in O-1B. And we need to satisfy at least 3 of them in each category. However, there is a very important criterion that exists in this visa, and that is an employer. In other words, an American company must sign a petition for you, and also there must be some type of arrangement between you and your employer. Let's call it a job offer. And of course, your employer could be an organization like LLC and a corporation. It could be an agency, meaning that you're not going to be working particularly on this company or on this agency. They're going to be reselling your services to other companies. So you are like an outsource for other American companies, and the agency gets the commission or a part of your pay. And also there could be an agent. So there could be one person who is going to also resell your services or your product to other companies or other agencies. In the case of agency or an agent, you are actually working on projects for different companies. However, I always get this question, and this is a very serious and a good and a complex question to ask. Stanislav, can I open a company myself and that company becomes my employer? And the answer to this question is yes. However, certain things need to be satisfied. The talented people in business are the ones who use this method to get O-1 visa through their own company, because we need to show that there is a business plan and a funding of this company. In other words, the company has enough money to start the business, and the business idea is pretty clear coming from the business plan. And in this case, most often only business people, entrepreneurs, investors can afford to create the structure for themselves, right? So we're talking about maybe $20,000, $30,000 plus on top of every other expense. And this money goes to the development of the business. It goes to the business checking account. We're going to show that the company is ready to start operations as soon as you come here and start working for this company. Other talents can use the same methodology. If you're in arts, if you're a scientist, if you're IT person, you have a good startup in your mind and you have some funding, or you may be willing to bring investors into your startup. And this is probably the best option for everybody else, and including the business people. There's no discrimination here. You know, it's always good to use somebody's money to start your own idea and make money for everybody. So if you have someone who's willing to contribute money into your new business, that's a must to say yes. And it's not necessary that this person is an American. There could be any person from our galaxy, from another planet. Jeez. So long as there is a company in the US, and it could be a new company, it could be an existing business, it could be only you in this company, it could be other partners or investors a part of this organization. This is a good way to create your own employer. And you'll be like, yes, Stanislav, what a thing, man, I love this, let's do this, let's start tomorrow. Well, hold your horses. There is one little thing that needs not be overlooked. And this is very important. The corporate structure is very important for such company, especially if you are the only shareholder or a member of the company. You're the only one who has equity in the company, meaning you own it by 100%. In other words, if it's an LLC, you must have an operating agreement. If it's a corporation, you must have bylaws or maybe shareholder agreement or one document that combines the two. And even more important, in these documents, we need to create a structure within the company that will be in charge of strategical development of the company. And let's call it an advisory board in the case of LLC and board of directors in case of corporation. You could be a part of this structure. However, we'll need to have at least one, but it's better to have two other people as a part of this structure. And they don't have to be Americans. They could be from your country. They could be from Italy, they could be from Spain, from France, from England. We need to create a structure. Let's say it's 3 people. It's you and 2 other people. And this structure has the power to at least hire and fire the employees of the company. And it's not you who hires yourself, it's that structure that hires you for the benefit of the company. And they, in theory, may also fire you if you don't do your job right. Because we want to avoid the conflict of interest between you as the owner of the company and you as the employee of the company. And the company does not have to pay the directors or advisors on this board. There could be volunteers for the company, let's put it this way, especially when it's a startup and it's hard to find extra money for people like that. So that way we may use that company as your employer, and this is a beautiful way for everybody who wants to come here in the States and do the business. Like I said, the business people are the priority for this type of structure and this type of visa, and of course everybody else can do this as long as there is a good business idea that can be realized using the funds and this new company. If you think that you satisfy the criteria of O-1 visa and you either have the employer here in the States or you're willing or you already created the company here that might play a role of your employer, go down below this video and fill out the questionnaire that I prepared for you, and I will give a free evaluation of your case, something that other attorneys call a consultation and want to charge you $300. Smash the like button of this video if you got some value. Subscribe to my Instagram, Shamaev Business Law. Subscribe to my YouTube, all the links below this video. Only newest, best and accurate information in the entire internet concerning business immigration and visas for talents. I am Stanislav Shamaev, the lawyer of the future. Your future starts here. Good luck.